I got a lot of opinions about tonight's WrestleMania. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy D-Rose LS1 back with some more wrestling content. It is WrestleMania 19. Okay. Woo! I would say these 2 nights of these 2 nights of fucking, yeah, I got something in my hair. WrestleMania, mad disappointed. There were some diamonds in the rough though. Like I said, this one too. I think everybody thought that this one was gonna be the one that was like blows everybody's mind. If you feel that way, that's fine. There were some matches that I was like, I love this match. And some parts I was like, what the fuck? And some shit I was like, I fucking hate it. It was some shit yesterday that I didn't even hate. It was some shit here that I fucking hated. And I feel like utterly fucking wild and fucking stupid. So let's get into it. Alright. So we're getting to a triple threat match. We open up with the triple threat match with the women, Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley. Fantastic match. Once again, crowd just weird as fuck. This crowd has been weird all fucking night. All fucking night. With, you know, just cheering the wrong people. Just doing hella weird shit. Once again, I'll touch upon it like last fucking video, but them booing fucking Bianca is just so fucking weird to me. It's so weird. And nobody has a reason why they're booing people. I can push an agenda to why I don't want to do that, but I've been seeing a lot of people pushing that agenda to why they're booing Bianca Belair. And I'm gonna give people the benefit of doubt and say it's not that. And I don't want to touch up on it because I don't want to be controversial. But still, I don't know why the fuck they are booing Bianca Belair. I have no fucking idea why. And we was watching this match, me and my friends. It was not even just me. Me and my friends, we was watching it. And they were booing her. And when we was watching it, Bianca was the one that was sticking out the most in the match. In a good way. She was doing the most impressive shit in the match. Even more than Rhea Ripley, in my opinion. There was this one sequence where that I think fuck, what happened? I think Rhea Ripley, like, because Io did her like moonsault, and then Rhea kicked her feet up, hit her in the face, and then Bianca did her finish, and that looked incredible. It was like a lot of incredible shit going on in this match. Io was standing out, Rhea Ripley was standing out, but Bianca was the one that was really standing out. And I'm like, she's incredible. She's amazing. She's wonderful in the ring. And then we get towards the finish where Bianca, she's about to beat Rhea Ripley. She hits the riptide. And then Io Sky hits the moonsault and pins Bianca Belair. And she even takes it off. I wanted to see Bianca win. She didn't. Congratulations to Io Sky for winning. A fantastic match. I see a lot of people love this match. I still don't think it was better than the match last night, the triple threat with Punk, Rollins, and Roman. But it was still an excellent match for this card. What was the second? Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre. Another fantastic match. Drew McIntyre is amazing. I know he was not interested in this match. I wasn't really interested in this match, but Damian Priest did show a lot of heart and did put a lot of effort into this match. They did another spot where where Drew McIntyre takes a selfie. It was like, boy, I work. LOL again. Still. And that was funny. And they were really creative with the street fighting shit. It wasn't too much shit where like they was going all through the crowds and like that type of shit. It was just typical tables and shit like that. But Drew McIntyre tossed Damian Priest through 2 tables that was sick. That was sick. And I think Damian Priest put Drew McIntyre to a table. I don't recall. Yes, he did. He did put him through the table, through the top rope, and then like Drew back was bleeding. This dude always getting hurt in these matches. But then once Drew put him through the 2 tables, they did this creative ass spot. That was a creative and good finish. So Drew McIntyre puts the chair around Damian Priest's neck, put him on a ring post, and Drew McIntyre does the Claymore through his head, through the chair, through the ring post. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Excellent match. Well done match. Gotta give Drew McIntyre credit. Gotta give Damian Priest credit. That was the one I wasn't really looking forward to, but they definitely delivered more than these other matches did, in my opinion. And then the match after that, the Fatal 4-Way. Fatal 4-Way. It was cool. I wasn't too thrilled about the match. The one thing I will say, Braun Breaker is fucking fantastic. He was definitely the highlight of the show, of this match. Penta didn't really do too much, which I'm surprised. He didn't really do too much. I think the coolest thing he did was like the Canadian Destroyer. But Braun Breaker, when the match started, he was just dominating everybody. He was giving spears, he was giving Hurricane Rondas off the top rope, the Frankensteiners, all that shit. He was doing all that shit. And then there was this one spot where Carlito had interfered because Carlito was fucking with the match for like hella much. And then he tried to put, who was it? Was it Penta? He tried to put Penta through the table, and then Braun Breaker went up, and he ran and jumped off of one table and speared them through the other announce table. That shit was sick. That shit was cool as fuck. More spears, and then Dominic Mysterio turns on Finn Balor. He tries to hit him with a 619. Finn Balor stops him and then starts kicking shit. And then we get to the finish where Dominic hits the 619 on Braun Breaker. And I'm like, okay, what's about to happen? He hits the 619 on Braun Breaker. Then Finn, he pulls Dominic down, hit him in the balls. And then Finn does his finish, the coup de grace. But Dominic comes from the side. This is just like in the last match, though. 2 matches ago, where they do a finish by somebody jumping off the top rope and splashing on somebody. He does the 5-star, not the 5-star frog, that's Rob Van Dam. The frog splash, the regular Eddie Guerrero one, on Finn Balor, 1, 2, 3. I was wrong. Dominic Mysterio wins the Intercontinental title. I did not think this was going to happen. It surprised me. I'm not mad about it. Congratulations, Dominic. I feel like he deserves it. He's put in a lot of work, especially when he first came in, where I wasn't a fan of Dominic Mysterio at all. I did think he was low-key catering off his father's good grace, but he did work hard after that with his heel run, where he was the biggest heel in wrestling. And I was a huge fan of that. And I love Dominic Mysterio. And I apologize for all the years that I was, discrediting what you can do, because this guy is very fucking talented. And it wasn't always that way. He worked hard to get there. And I appreciate that, and I respect that. Oh, what was that? AJ Styles, Logan Paul. I wasn't paying too much attention because I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't give a fuck. One thing I would say, it was cool seeing the TNA AJ Styles highlights on the show. What the fuck has they done with AJ Styles, bro? I don't know. I don't know. They got him to where this nigga is doing jobs for Logan Paul at WrestleMania. This nigga was one of my favorite wrestlers on the fucking planet when he was in TNA. It's like they don't have nothing to do with him. And then what makes it worse, I wasn't paying attention to this match, but I seen it finish. Logan Paul was getting a lot of his shit in. Shit that I don't give too much a fuck about. He was doing the fucking the buckshot lariats and all that shit, and the fucking the splits and shit on them. I'm like, what the fuck is he? And don't get me wrong, Logan Paul is very athletic, But nigga, he should not on any planet should be beating AJ fucking Styles. Especially the way they did, where it was fucking stupid. The fucking finish was, oh my god. The finish, some dude that's friends with fucking Logan Paul, he's going in the pass with Logan Paul brass knuckles. But out of fucking nowhere, I don't know what the fuck going on, but Karrion Kross shows up. I'm like, why the fuck is Karrion Kross here? And he stops the dude. And then AJ Styles throws the nigga that was gonna help Logan Paul away. And now Karrion Kross got the brass knucks and he hands it to fucking AJ Styles. He's like, you should use it, please, use it, AJ. And AJ throws it and he says no, and he punches fucking Karrion Kross in the face. Why? The nigga just helped you. What? Oh my god. And then he gets in the ring and fucking Logan Paul punches this nigga in the face, does his finish it, and beats AJ Styles clean as a heel. 1, 2, 3. AJ. Whoo, I've said this in about 2-3 years on this YouTube platform. You and one other person. I never thought I would say this in the Triple H era. Buddy, you need to sign the AEW, buddy. It's over for this WWE shit. They disrespecting you. AEW was a place I know they ain't gonna disrespect AJ Styles. AEW got its flaws already. I'm not a fan of AEW no more. Actually, I think a lot of AEW shit is pretty shitty right now, and has been shitty. People have been saying it's been getting good. I don't give a fuck. I'm not watching AEW ever again. But there are people in AEW, in WWE. I know WWE got a better reputation than they did before with Vince. But there are still people in WWE that fit better in AEW. And there's still people in AEW that fits better in WWE. And that's fine. It don't have to be tribalism. But AJ Styles is not fitting in WWE right now. And I don't know how you misuse AJ Styles. But I don't know if Triple H is not just not confident in him or whatever. But I know if AJ Styles would get the respect he's needed in AEW. Talk a lot of and I know that fucking Tony Khan is a big AJ Styles mark. I just know he is. And he will be pushing AJ Styles to the fucking moon. And having all types of match with Kenny Omega and all type of shit. I know he'll be fucking thrilled to have AJ Styles and push AJ Styles. I think he just worked better. But yeah. And we gonna get to another person that fucking needs to go to AEW. And it's fine. And I wouldn't be disappointed. I wouldn't be upset. And I wouldn't be mad at her decision to jump into AEW after the bullshit that Triple H and them niggas did to her. So, I didn't even mention this in the last video. This shit pissed me off. This shit made me so fucking mad. This was mad disrespectful, especially knowing how much weight and how much things that Bayley has done for this division and for the WWE and that women's division. At one point, she was the biggest person in NXT. This shit made me so fucking mad. So, I said the other day, I don't give a fuck about this tag team match. But still, the shit that they did to Bayley is fucking disrespectful. As fuck. And then Mercedes Moné or fucking Sasha Banks put the phone call and added her on Twitter. And I don't blame her. Even though I'm not a big fan of Sasha Banks, I think she's overrated as fuck. I think she's overrated as fuck. Now, not when she was in WWE, but in AEW, I think she's overrated as fuck. So, it was supposed to be Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Laura Valkyrie and Bayley. And y'all not going to believe what the fuck happened. So, yesterday, they made it to where somebody jumped Bayley like she had a legitimate injury. Like she was legitimately injured and they try to write her off for a substitute. Then we get the news that Bayley is not even injured. Which is like, what the fuck? She's not injured. So they just took her off of WrestleMania for no fucking reason. And what makes it even worse, I don't know if this is true or not. I haven't been keeping up with the programs. But what I've been hearing is Bayley was in a separate program with Roxanne Perez that could have got a match on WrestleMania. But then they took her out and put her in this tag team match with Laura Valkyrie. When she already had a feud, already. And they put her in this match for this fucking tag team match. And then last minute, they write her fucking off of WrestleMania. Bayley, when that contract is up, please go to AEW. Whew. Then we get to tonight. And I seen last night of Mrs. New Generation Hogan with Seth Rollins win this title match. And I was like, fuck. So Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez come out. Laura Valkyrie come out. And guess who? No surprise. Whoa! Fuck! Becky Lynch come on. Y'all know I'm not a fucking fan of Becky Lynch. This is what I'm talking about. This fan base and what Triple H has molded this fan base to be is fucking weird as fuck, and this crowd is weird as fuck. Because you motherfuckers have the fucking audacity to boo Bianca Belair when she ain't even been taking over shit like how Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch has. And I want to second that with, why isn't Becky Lynch getting the criticism that Charlotte Flair has? She does the same fucking shit. She wins the title. She holds the title for a long time. She loses. She takes vacation, come back to another fucking title shot. And wins every fucking time. They even had her go to NXT and win a fucking title. But everybody is pointing a finger at Charlotte. Oh, she's Hogan. She's acting like fucking Hulk Hogan. She's only getting it because of that. What about fucking Becky Lynch? Do I have to remind you guys what happened at SummerSlam 3 years ago? 2-3 years ago? I don't want to be remembered about that shit. That made me turn on fucking WWE when that shit happened. And I wasn't even watching that shit regularly. I don't think that was the first time I watched that shit in a while. Do I need to remind you that a few years ago at SummerSlam, Bianca Belair was supposed to fight Camilla for the World Heavyweight Championship. Becky Lynch, fresh off of a pregnancy, comes back same fucking night, somehow gets a title shot, beats Bianca in seconds. Then went on to beat every fucking body on the roster, including Charlotte, at Survivor Series, and only dropped it to Bianca at WrestleMania. Then did a little stint, then had another fucking injury or vacation. They came back for War Games. then won the NXT title, then went on vacation again, comes back, first night, wins the fucking tag team titles. Where is the backlash on Becky Lynch? We gotta keep the same energy. We got to keep the same energy. Why is Bianca getting booed? I still don't got a reason. I've given you valid reasons why I don't like Becky Lynch. But niggas are steady criticizing Charlotte Flair. And I'm not saying what Charlotte Flair is doing is okay. And she does deserve to get booed. But keep the same energy with Becky Lynch. And if I didn't mention already, they won the fucking titles. Did not give a fuck. Fuck. That's the real Hulk Hogan of this era. In the female division. Niggas want to say Mercedes Moné. People want to say Charlotte Flair. People even want to push Bianca somehow. Even though she's been losing. And she just took the pin from Io Sky. She just took the pin again from, this is the second time from Io Sky. Y'all forgetting that Io cashed in on fucking Bianca before. Becky Lynch. Man, I don't even want to talk about this shit no more, bro. Bayley, please. Once that contract up, you please go. This is horrible. This is horrible. Didn't give a shit about the match. And then it was really disappointing because Liv Morgan lost and she got pinned. Liv Morgan, I'm not a fan of Liv Morgan either. But to have Becky Lynch pin one of your biggest fucking females, her first day back is, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Mr. Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Mr. Paul Levesque, Mr. Triple H, Mr. King of Kings, quote unquote. Just horrible. I want to see y'all keep the same energy for Becky Lynch, bro. Don't be, oh yeah, the man, the big time bags, yeah. But want to boo Charlotte and boo fucking Bianca. When Becky Lynch is doing the same fucking shit. But y'all just blinded by her just taking fucking vacations and coming back. And when she comes back, she's automatically in the fucking title picture. Alright, so Randy Orton's match. He comes out now, he's going to face a mystery opponent for an open challenge. I'm like, okay, it's Rusev. Let's see it. I thought one bald white dude was going to come out and announce Rusev. Randy Orton comes out in his old attire. When he first came into the WWE, they go to the fucking screen. I'm like, okay, Rusev's coming in. And then it's fucking Joe Henry. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, and then the fucking crowd explodes. I'm like, how does all these niggas know him? There's no way all these niggas is watching TNA. The fucking crowd erupts when Joe Henry comes out. I'm surprised. Because when he came out, I'm like, this is stupid. But the crowd fucking explodes. They're singing their songs. They're waving their hands and hell. I'm like, this nigga, how is he this over in TNA? What? I'm like, there's no way. And then I did enjoy the match. He did a job, but it was a funny job though. Because there was no way Joe Henry was about to beat fucking Randy Orton. And he did a job. It was a job. It wasn't even like it was like a long competitive match. It was a job. It only lasted I think 5 minutes. But Randy Orton goes in for the RKO. Joe Henry fucking dodges. He does some offense, slams Randy Orton. He does the face shit. And he keeps doing the face shit. Randy Orton gets some offense, pokes him in the eye, does his comeback. Then Joe Henry reverse, does the face shit again. Randy Orton RK. This shot was sick. This shot was sick as fuck. Randy Orton RKO. That was like the sickest shot I ever seen. He RKO's him while he's doing the spot. 1, 2, 3. That was a funny match. I like that match. I gotta give Joe Henry credit for that. And shout out to Randy Orton for giving that nigga the rub. Because now WWE is gonna be a lot interested in Joe Henry after he's done with TNA. Even though they still got a partnership. Randy Orton goes, he raises his hand, congratulates him, then gives him a RKO. You already know the rundown. And Randy Orton does the face shit with the, hands up and shit. Great match. Great moment. Then Stone Cold comes out. I'm like, oh shit, yeah. The GOAT. This nigga Michael Cole keeps talking about some, Cena's the GOAT. No. We know who saved WWE. We know who saved WWF, if I want to be frankly honest. When the niggas was getting their ass handed to them by WCW, who was the knight in shining armor? Steve Austin. When John Cena was on top, WWE was already the biggest fucking wrestling company in the world. Again. And there was no competition. It was clear no competition. TNA was no competition. Alright, so Stone Cold comes out. He comes out on the four-wheeler. Then he fucking baps the four-wheeler at the barrier. He crashes the fucking four-wheeler. I'm not lying. This is the first time I've seen this happen. This nigga Stone Cold crashes the four-wheeler into the barrier. And then he get in the ring and he announces the fucking fabricated number that the WWE attendants have, which we know is Cap. We already know it's Cap. And then once he's done, he's drinking the beers. And then he goes out. We see Nick Khan talking to the person that Stone Cold hit with the Oh my God, that shit is hilarious. That shit was funny as fuck. I hope she's okay. But that shit is funny. Stone Cold, I love Stone Cold forever. He's the GOAT. That nigga's the GOAT. So we get to the main event. The main event. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. WWE Championship. This crowd is bipolar and weird as fuck, proving every fucking word John Cena said. John Cena comes out. He comes out with the John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. Comes out. Cody Rhodes gives it. I don't even know if he got a pop. It's just his music was just too loud. But it sounded like he got a pop when he was coming down. And then they come down and they're announcing the names. John Cena gets booed. Of course. But then right after that, when they announce Cody Rhodes' name, he get booed too. And I'm like, what? So now we're in a position where John Cena's getting booed because he's a heel, and they like him as a heel, but they're booing Cody Rhodes because they want to see John Cena win. Which is, with John Cena, everything John Cena said was 100% factual about this WWE universe. And then as the match was going, this shit was moving slow as a motherfucker. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I did not like this match. Especially the ending. I didn't like the ending of this shit. Not the finish part, but the end where, yeah, comes in. But we start off hella slow. John Cena is just working like a fucking heel, slow as a motherfucker. He doing his same moves he always do, but just in a slower fucking fashion. By design. I want to give John Cena credit. It was by design, but it was moving at a fucking glacier pace. The Cody Rhodes is doing a quick comeback. John Cena started doing his move at a glacier pace again. Started doing his comeback, but doing this extra slow. Doing 5 knuckle shovels. Cody Rhodes reversed, didn't hit a cutter. I was not a fan of this match. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I was glad about the outcome, but I was not a fan of this match. And this was a problem with this match happening to begin with. The match on paper is a money match, but when you see it, it's going to be bad. Because of John Cena's limitations, John Cena's rust, and John Cena is washed because he's a movie star now. Cody Rhodes couldn't do what he needed to do with John Cena. And John Cena was taking control over this match a whole bunch. And also, it was more obvious than ever. John Cena was like clearly calling fucking spots in a fucking ring. Every fucking time you see him calling a spot, he's like, again, turn me to the ropes, push me to the ropes, hit me again. Okay, now flip me over. Then this nigga it was more obvious than it usually be. And John Cena's known for this, but this was like way too obvious. I fuck with Cena because he don't give a fuck. He just don't care. He's just doing it flat out in front of the cameras. He don't give a fuck. But John Cena started getting the slow movement with the fucking his comeback with spin, and then Cody Rhodes does when John Cena does his leg drop. He does the Batista bomb move, where Batista always does the Batista bomb when John Cena doing the leg drop off the top rope. Then John Cena comes back again. One thing I will say, they're getting too aggressive with the kickouts. Way too fucking aggressive. Cody Rhodes got hit with a FU off the top rope, a FU, then a STFU, and then a FU. He kicked out all of them. That's way too much. That's way too fucking much. We gotta slow it down. Because this has been a problem. Even with the good matches that I like to see. And I've been seeing it a lot with the CM Punk matches, even though his matches have been incredible. The biggest problem with these new CM Punk Seth Rollins matches, it'd be way too many kickouts. And that's just the norm of today's era, which I don't like. 4 fucking FUs is way too much. John Cena used to take niggas out with 1. He used to take niggas out in 1. I was there in the era. And another thing, I never thought I would see the day where John Cena is a heel and somebody is chanting for the opposite person and cheering John Cena. This shit is unheard of. Usually it's the other way around. I was born through the John Cena era. I seen it. John Cena was the one, he was the babyface that would get booed. And then the fucking heel would get cheered. And it was shocking to me, and it was odd to see the reverse tonight. The crowd was 100% with John Cena and wanted John Cena to win. At first they was booing him, and then once they seen Cody Rhodes get offense, they would boo the shit out of Cody Rhodes and then cheer when John Cena would come back. So, Travis Scott comes out with Fiend, and I'm just so fucking sick of Fiend, bruh. It's a good song, but fuck, man. It seems like every fucking show they're playing Fiend. And he comes down the ring. And I'm like, okay, then he's only coming out because Cody Rhodes needs his receipt. But then there lies another problem with this match. Where is The Rock? Why? Where is The Rock? I'm not mad about the whole Seth Rollins not being a third man and Paul Heyman shit. That's fine. I don't care. The Rock was an integral part of the storyline. Why is he not here? Why is Travis Scott here and The Rock is not here when John Cena was supposedly the one to sell his soul to the fucking Rock? If that's the case, don't even put Travis Scott here. Because now it's loopholes to the shit. Travis Scott only came out to get a receipt from Cody Rhodes for Cody Rhodes blacking that nigga eye out. And then the receipt wasn't even the one I expected to happen. It was a lame ass receipt. He just gave the nigga a crossroads and kicked him out the fucking ring. And The Rock is nowhere to be found. He's nowhere to be found. The ref is knocked out. John Cena gets the title belt, is trying to hit Cody Rhodes with the belt. Cody Rhodes stop him. Now John Cena is pleading like, please don't fucking hit me. And now Cody Rhodes is with the fucking sad mopey expression like, man, this is my hero. And then he drops the belt. John Cena kicks him in the balls. F you. Oh, no, not even F you. He kicks him in the balls, hit him with the belt. Ref comes in, 1, 2, 3. John Cena wins his 17th title. Right decision. The shit beforehand, I don't agree with. The outcome, I agree with the outcome. John Cena 100% needed to win this match. Because if not, what the fuck was his hero for in the first place if he did not win the match? He would just be stranded in fucking purgatory if he just turned heel. They're fucking keeping Cody Rhodes on fucking safety net and protecting him in these fucking promos where we know John Cena can verbally obliterate this nigga at any second. And Cody Rhodes hit him with crossroads week after week with John Cena getting no retaliation. And then he's just going to fucking lose to Cody Rhodes in the main event. Then what does he do? Right decision. But once again, where's The Rock? Why is The Rock not here? This is the problem with The Rock coming into storylines in the WWE. He just inserts himself into fucking storylines and then he just fucking disappears. Like the whole bloodline shit. Like, WWE is so impressive for how they tried to pivot from The Rock and the bloodline storyline when it made no fucking sense into this shit. To where he would come back and then would just leave and then it didn't make no sense and then you'd be like, where's The Rock again? Well, now we're in this situation again. Because John Cena just won at WrestleMania and The Rock is nowhere in sight. So John Cena didn't need his help. Are they just forgetting that John Cena sold his soul? Or they just retconning that shit now to where like, no. Because they have to retcon because John Cena didn't need The Rock's help. The Rock had help from fucking Travis Scott. Are you fucking kidding me? This WrestleMania 2 nights was disappointment. The last two was way better. 39 and 40, way fucking better. There was some good moments. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns did put on one of the greatest triple threat matches in wrestling history. Gotta give them props for that. Triple threat with the girls was great. I really like the Jacob Fatu LA Knight match. I like the Damian Priest match. But a lot of this other shit either pissed me the fuck off. That's all I have to say. We'll see what's going to happen tomorrow when John Cena comes back. He's champion, and he's going to lose it back to Cody Rhodes eventually. It's either Cody Rhodes or CM Punk. He's going to have to lose it to one of them. And then hopefully we get CM Punk, Cody Rhodes next year at WrestleMania. But let me know how you feel. Thanks everybody for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace. I'm out.